Hello everybody, Average Gamer here, and welcome to another episode of Supreme Ruler as China. That's right, as China. So, as I crack open my energy drink here. Crack. There we go. What's going on? Okay, so a couple things have occurred since we did our fight, since this war started, basically. We've lost quite a lot of land. We've cut off a majority of their eastern units now by capturing the center section here. I almost called it center torso. We've taken some territory to the west here. We've lost a little bit. And we've lost a lot over here, but we definitely have put a big hole in the center section of their country. Now, what is the big deal going on right now? Well, here's the thing. A couple surprises have occurred in the last little bit. So I reloaded the game and all that stuff, and accidentally unpaused, but immediately paused it within like a couple seconds, and this popped up. The Russians are offering us a peace deal. I was thinking about accepting it, or at least bugging the game a little bit by keeping it up like this. So that way, no matter what we do, it's going to be on the screen. If you click on it, right, and then click here, no matter... Oh, no. Sorry, if you click on it, I think it's... Here we go. Do not auto-delete. If we keep this one up for the next little bit, theoretically, we can conquer whatever we want, and then, you know, declare peace with them. Problem is, if you read the little subjecture here, they want $61.73 million. Obviously, that's to pay for damages that they have caused by invading our country. So if we go to do a counter, that's our counteroffer. Would be just straight peace. If we decide to. Key there is decide. A couple things we want to do first. We want to take back up here the territory we lost and the territory we lost over here. Second thing we want to do is we want to link up and capture the majority of this area. Pretty much we want to capture from about here down. Which, to be 100% honest with you, shouldn't be that hard. Because if we can push up and capture this area here, and even build, as we go this way, or even as we go up this way, place supply depots and things like that, we can actually capture this entire area with probably little to no losses. There's a little bit of agriculture we'll capture. I mean, none of it's really that important. No rubber. Acceptable timber amounts, which are not a big deal. But here's the big thing, right? Oil. There's lots of it here, and there's lots of it here. So these are our two primary points of capture. Secondary is this area here with coal. Another area is, well, this whole area here with iron. But our main goal, our primary reason for even wanting to go to the war with Russia in the first place is oil as our primary, and as our other primary goal is to capture these uranium reserves. If we can get these uranium reserves within our border, we're laughing, because then all the Russians will have for uranium basically is this little bit here, and this bit here. Now, mind you, yeah, they'll have some in Ukraine and in some of their little puppet states here. We're not too worried about that. What I am thinking of doing, though, is trying to piece out some of their allies. But at the same time, their allies really aren't fighting us that much. So to be 100% honest, I'm actually not too worried about that. What I'm going to do, though, is thin out this defense a little bit more. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to do an advance. We're going to advance these guys up a little bit. As you can see, we can actually do a line this way, like that, and do a defensive position. That's a hope. And then build a supply depot right here. Push that way, we'll end up using a lot less troops, and then we can send a lot more troops out here. We already sent out a significant amount to back up these guys, so it shouldn't be too long until we recapture this spot here. Once we recapture that, we're laughing. It's just a matter of time at this point. Just a matter of time. One of the other things we want to do Make sure our research is still going as well. Research the next tank and the next missile. We will not get into a nuclear war with Russia. That would be just, well, that'd be just retarded, to be 100% honest with you. We don't need all those stratotankers. Oh, we would want everything else there. Move that Thunder Chief there. That Thunder Chief there. That Thunder Chief there. These guys, except... Oh! You are going to get scrapped because you shouldn't be there. And you're going to get scrapped because you shouldn't be there. As for units here... Bunch of bombers, interceptors, refuelers. You're all going to go to the east here. Do I have another airbase? This way? I must. Come on. I must. Do I not have another airbase other than that one there? That I need to recap. Okay. That one. And there's another one over there. Okay. Thunder Chiefs. More infantry. Okay. I'm scrapping a lot of these guys. I'm only going to keep groups of units actually of 3 now on this western border. So 1, 2, 3. I'll leave 4 actually. That's not so bad. That'll leave 4. That'll leave 4. 2 guys from this have to go. No, 2 of you are leaving. Right? No, 3. 2 of you will take that half-track and the Wolfhound. You're actually just going to go there. Tank, infantry, infantry. Wait. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you're going to stay. 4 there, infantry. That's 4. Like, this is kind of almost like a clusterfuck over here. Mainly because these units should advance. This will clean that up a little bit more. All these guys are going to come up here. Actually, no, you're not. Change plans. Change plans, change plans, change plans. You're actually all going to go into this area here. Do I want to do the push? Here's the question. I'll have to go through one of these cities at least. I know their air force here is going to be pushing me pretty hard. Or at least he's going to try to. And I want you to go there after. Oh, maybe not. Okay, fine, fuck that. Let's keep up the pressure. Okay, here is recapturing shit first. Push in, damn it. These guys are going to move up this way. Oops, that military base. These guys are going to keep moving. The next move is to capture this resource or supply depot. Bring this aircraft over, give them some supply. So I found something really interesting. So these tankers also double as supply vehicles. So supply trucks, supply anything basically. So you can actually use them to supply your units in low supply. It's actually very entertaining. Looks like they tried to do an airstrike up here. Yeah. We should see a strato tanker popping up here soon. What's that? Oh, city liberated. We should see our supplies starting to come out of here. Oh, the tanker's not repaired as of yet. So I found that the actual strato tankers have quite the extra little bit of help and assistance that they actually had that I didn't know about. So I'm actually quite happy about that. I'm gonna have these guys push right to that town. These guys are gonna move to cut them off. Oh yeah, we got Russian MiG-15s versus our version of the MiG-15. I love it. I love it. Niet, niet, Soviet.
We need reinforcements.
I know you need reinforcements. It's probably because you're getting attacked quite a bit over here. Yep. But our... looks like our strike aircraft are kicking some arse. Try and subdue their Air Force base down there. Some more strike aircraft this way. This is going to be a major fighting location, so, and a major battle location. So we're going to have to be a little wary as to what's going on over there. In the meantime, we're going to try and cut off any units that were going... You can scrap yourself. There'll be my phone going off. I want to send these strato tankers out over here. And that should definitely help these guys. There we go. Basically, what they do is they drop supplies, and I fucking love it. They and with the computer running, with me having the AI set to do a lot of this stuff, they just perfect. Okay. Hey, welcome to the world, there, Mr. Kennedy. Forewarning, I think you're gonna get possibly a little problem there. You might get a little bit of a headache, something like that, maybe. Strato tankers are almost ready to go. These guys are going to keep pushing up to this military base up here. These guys are going to go here. Strato tankers should be good to go now. Boom. So they'll keep supplying those guys as they attack that town. Oh, that was actually quite easy. Take a sip of my energy drink.
We need reinforcements.
Let's move up to support. So I love these Strato tankers now. Now that I learned exactly how they work. Like, I didn't realize that they dropped supplies, actually. I think that is something that really caught me off guard. Those are ground units. We're going to try and deploy as many as we can here. I'm going to keep sending them up. You guys can scrap. You can scrap yourself. So one of the problems we're going to probably have long term is this corridor as well. Until we can kind of clean it up, because they're going to keep funneling troops down this way as well. So the plan here actually is to push troops of the Russian persuasion into a bit of a, almost like a trap almost. Armor and infantry there and there. Perfect, that diplomatic offer still there. Perfect, we shot down a tank over there, or a, looks like, what was a fighter over there. We're gonna keep the pressure on. There's a lot of guys in here, so it's going to be a bit of a problem, but we're going to keep pushing up. We're going to keep pushing up. We pretty much have the entire East Coast now, or Eastern. We'll call it the Eastern Front. It's just a matter of time at this point as to how we take control of it. Because they have a significant amount of units. That can't really do much at this point in the East. They're having definite supply issues, you can tell. Guys are going to keep pushing up. These guys are now going to move up to that. Once we get to this location, the east is just going to fall. Like the whole eastern section here is just going to be ours. With little to no resistance at that point. There's another military base up here, but that's not much of a worry for us. It's just an Air Force base, but we'll have to make sure we get it as we advance. So what they were doing is they were bringing the troops down to resupply.
Need reinforcements.
For God's sakes. This is going to be a big deal. You can already tell. Like, even the AI's got us so much aircraft here. The Russians are really pushing here. So like I said, what we can do to kind of counter it a little bit is to push up into this section here and kind of cause them, say, some time to to reevaluate, because what they've done is they've bridged across this river here too. So they have no bridging units at this point. So that tells me these were units that actually were here and crossed over. Let's do this.
We need reinforcements.
I want these guys to hit these guys as much as they can. Perfect, and there's our strato tanker support. Like I said, once that happens, it's hilarious. Like, we end up with massive amounts of supply. Like, we have that guy. I'm going to withdraw him and tell him to go for a repair, please.
We need reinforcements.
We're getting a little bit of pushback trying to capture that town. You can go for repair as well. What? There's a war going on in Africa too? What war's going on over there? My God, there's wars everywhere. What is the world coming to? Oh, perfect. And we and we got that territory. These guys are going to head up this way. Might as well just chew these guys up while they're there. It's one of these moments where, with this peace officer still sitting here, oh, someone got. Oh, okay. Someone was fighting for their independence. Nice. That's what was going on. I mean, technically, once we have enough of territory over here, we can theoretically move a lot of our units west.
We need reinforcements.
Okay, perfect. Leave those guys there. Well, actually, let's send these mounted infantry units. No, I want down here just to see what's down there. Make sure there's no one there. Okay, there's not. Okay, good. We've recaptured that location. It's just a matter of time before our supply takes over. We're going to take out this guy down here. And we're almost at the point where we've recaptured the majority of our own territory back. Then comes the decision. Do we take the fight to them?
We need reinforcements.
Well, right now everything looks okay health-wise for these guys. I mean, we're definitely building up a good force here to counter. I think I have a barracks around here. Oh! Hey,
We need reinforcements.
you go away. Is there artillery there that I don't want there anymore? I like it. We send aircraft on strike missions, and the AI immediately brings in more aircraft to the base. I'm not too worried about those AA guns at this point. I love it. We have like pure air superiority over everything. They have no aircraft here. It's awesome. We're going to send these guys down this way to clear up what's down here. In the meantime, these aircraft, this infantry unit is going to go there. The other one's going to go there. These guys have like no supplies, so they shouldn't be too hard to wipe out. That's one of the bonuses about this war, is that the Russians have no supply where they're fighting. If they had supplies, this war would definitely be fighting. We'd be fighting would be already way different than it is right now. In actual fact. We probably would have lost it. Really? You won't engage that unit, eh? Alright, well, let's send you guys all here then. So know there's a pocket of troops there. Taking neutral fire, eh?
We need reinforcements.
Yeah, we'll take all those. We're doing good for materials, right? Yeah. And yeah. So I'm a little more nervous about Russian superiority if they can get supplies. If they can get supplies in, then our advantages are gone. They're done. They're non-existent at that point. So we've lost a couple aircraft. Which is no big deal at this point. Aircraft here and there. I wonder what country those units are. I don't, like, I think it's Poland, but I'm not 100% sure. Like, I don't think it's the Polish flag.
We need reinforcements.
Oh, it is the Polish flag. Okay, never mind. Like, it's like, hey, we should send our reserves. It's like, hey, we don't have any. That's the reason why we're in this position in the first place. A lot of strato tankers. If we had the ability, we'd do something about it by now. Our supply's okay, but it gets kind of thin on the coast. So I built a road out this way. And built a supply depot right around here. Actually, no, we're gonna build one right there, actually. We're gonna do what? Airfield. A bear. Barracks.
We need reinforcements.
Do supply depot. Sea pier. Come on. Two more supply depots. Yeah, we're good there. These guys are going to keep pushing. There you go. One of the problems with the older equipment. That is going to be something hard to take.
We need reinforcements.
Well, don't see anything. These guys move up. Up to that location there. These guys keep striking.
We need reinforcements.
Let's keep going. A lot of garrison units at that location. Were we able to... Why do I have all these units that I don't want deployed? You can all go there, and then I'll tell you all to get the fuck out. In the meantime... more infantry units. That's all aircraft, I'm assuming. Yep. I'm gonna take you. out this way. And boom. Does it mean the AI is letting up on the... Well, it's letting up on the AI around here. It's letting itself kind of fight itself. It's definitely being more passive. How's our supply up here? Supply's okay. I'm going to capture this military base right here. Watching these fighters take out these bombers. I mean, on a straight up fight, I don't think I could take on the Russians. To be 100% honest. But with them offering me that peace deal now, I can use it to my advantage. For sure. Trying to get a nice chunk of their natural resources. I think that should be fine. It should cover both. Yeah. Perfect. Well, nice 38-minute long episode of me doing strategic airstrikes, basically. In the next episode, I hope, fingers crossed, that we can finally get some advancing into Russia going. Maybe take out this area here, or even hell, just finish liberating our own country from occupation. Once that's done, then maybe we'll contemplate taking a nice section of Russia, even maybe some territory from its puppets over here, before we agree to that ceasefire. What I'm thinking we might do is, in a quick push, maybe try for these oil fields as well, because I don't think we're going to get high enough or far enough into them to get to. We might, if we can capture this town and this place and a couple of these locations, we might be able to push up enough. I doubt it in this war, but I think this war will definitely put us in a position where we can, push a little deeper into them. I doubt we'll be able to really... Holy crap. That's a lot of oil, Canada. I doubt right now we're going to be able to do much. I'm definitely going to want to capture this island for sure. There's lots of oil in that water. And I want it all. Like, almost every hex there has oil. So one of the things we're going to want to do for sure is capture this island and occupy it. Oil being obviously the big thing. The second thing obviously being uranium. We've already captured one uranium area there. We're about to capture these ones here and that one obviously. But yeah, so with that in mind, guys, thanks for watching. I'll